What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And for this one, man, I wanted to give you some gameplay using my Titania on Floor 21 right here on this super villain relay. Now this relay is a pain in the ass to do with the majority of tier 1 super villains in the game, but Titania is actually really good. And since I was talking about her earlier in the week when I mentioned that she's better than She-Hulk, I wanted to give you guys a very good example. Okay, this is Floor 21. Okay, She-Hulk, for me, was only good enough to get Floor 1 done, and even then it was a struggle. Granted, because I don't have her built all that well, it's gonna take me a while to clear this, but at no point in this fight will I ever be at risk of dying, okay? And that right there is really amazing for me, especially in this stage right here. It's really annoying because these guys can CC you. They have a really nasty bleed, especially Malekith. Like if he catches you with that bleed, like it's freaking over basically. But because of the iframes, the damage block, and the fact that she can just guard break people with her 4 and her 5, it's just really awesome to play her. Absolutely love her. And to be honest, I'm saying this and I still have her at tier 1, right? But that's just because she's really good at tier 1, and basically everything I'm using her for, she's already good enough to get it done at tier 1. So for any of you guys were wondering why these characters are so good and you just keep them at tier 1, it's just that some characters need their tier 2 to be good. Some characters are just really good at tier 1. So for me, I just keep them at tier 1 until I see a need to bring them at tier 2. Like if there was something in the game that giving her a tier 2 passive would allow her to do, then definitely I would give her a tier 2 passive. And while definitely giving her a tier 2 passive will make it so that I can clear higher level stages, I already have other characters who can do that, right? So that's not like a determining factor for me in terms of who I tier 2. Let me actually go ahead and kill Bullseye here because this guy is trying to freaking snipe me. Now, this last part here is going to be really annoying because of the blast affinity and the fact that I'm combat type, so my damage is getting a massive reduction. So I'm going to have to stay on this guy and just beat his face in. Brain versus Bronze. Let's go. MODOK. I'm going to treat this guy like a bobblehead and just... Oh my god, this guy's trying to be annoying right now. I'm going to just have to beat him into submission. Look at this bobblehead. Oh man, gotta love it, gotta love it, gotta love it, guys. Like, why is She-Hulk just not this good? Like, She-Hulk should definitely be, like, if Titania was a good leader, which he already is, because 50% increase to physical attack is great, and she was a bad character like She-Hulk is, nobody would care. Okay, maybe a few people out there would care, but still, She-Hulk is a Hulk. She should definitely not be as bad as she is to play, like, honestly. And I'm here running my mouth and not focusing. Let's actually wrap this up because this thing is actually taking a whole amount of time. Hurry up and die, MODOK. And so as you guys can see, man, it took me almost the whole time to clear it, but that just goes to show you how good her survivability is, right? She at no point was at risk of dying. But let's get out of here and I'll show you guys the build for her. And eventually I'll tier 2 my Titania, but for now she's good enough to get the job done in everything that I use her for. As you can see right here, this is what her overall stats look like. 117 for attack speed, 44% for critical rate, 145 for critical damage, 38% for ignore defense, which is a factor in why it took so long to clear this stage, but nonetheless, she was good enough to get the job done. And as you can see, I have 50% for reduced cooldown duration. As for her gears, everything is currently at 20, which is standard with me. Skills are all at 6. Rotation for me, for the most part, is to go something like 3 into 2, and then after that, I like to go into 4, then right into 5. Easy, super freaking easy to play her. She's really tanky, so you want to build her as offensive as possible, and that is why I have Power of Frank Hulk for her ISO set. Overdrive is also a really good set for her as well. As you can see right here, I have max HP and a 140 damage proc. Ideally though, I would say give her some critical damage, some critical rate, or some ignore defense instead of the max HP if you want more damage out of her, okay? And that is all I have for this one, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope it was helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Flex on them, baby. We out. Peace.